Welcome to another episode of Thought with T. If you're watching for the first time, my name is Oluwatoyin. You are very welcome. I was listening to a post by Joyce Meyer, so let me just share this post with you. This is it.
God knows, and
right
I'm
here.
satisfied to know Him.
How long did it take you to get there?
It was a while because I had a real problem with reasoning. I
Yeah.
mean, literally, when I say I was addicted to it, I just was, I almost enjoyed sitting around trying to figure out my problems. It was almost like entertainment for me. And fear is always going to come. I don't have any answer for anybody to tell you how you can go through life and never feel fear. But I want to make a statement. You might have to think about it a little bit to grasp it. And that is that you can feel afraid and not be afraid.
That sounds very difficult. How do I do?
So this was the post that I listened to, and after listening to this, or while I was listening to this, I remember the drama that I had done, and I was like, actually, this relates a lot to the drama. Now let me show you the drama that I'm talking about, the one that I never got to post. Am I seeing it like this? Let me go closer. Moses, here I am. Do not come closer. The ground that you're standing on, it is holy. Take off your shoes. Okay. I am the God of your fathers, your grandfathers, your great-grandfathers, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. I have seen the suffering of your people, my people. And you, Moses, I want to send you to their king, to bring them out of that country that they are in, to take them to their own country. Send me? Who am I? Who am I that is me? Me, Moses, that should go to the king. Me. Who am I? Who am I that I should be the one to go to the king? Me, Moses. Should we tell him? Do we need to remind him? Okay, let's just keep watching. I will go with you. I will be with you. If I go, and I even tell them that the God of their great-grandfathers wanted to come and save them, and they ask me, what is your name? What will I say? I am that I am. Tell them, the I am sent you to them. Tell them the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has sent you to them. In fact, let this be the name that I am remembered for. Go. First, you go to the elders in the land. They will believe you. Then, you go with them to the king and tell the king that you need permission to leave the country. The king will not let you go. But don't worry, I will do some things in the country. When those things happen, after that, the king will let you go. See, these people, they will not believe me. They will not do what I tell them. In fact, they will say you didn't send me. Can we just pause here? I have to play what Joyce Meyer said, because that would put a lot of this into perspective.
Started to calm down. I just came to the conclusion, look, I'm either going to trust God with this or I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to drive myself nutty.
We can do that, can't we?
Yeah, just being upset all the time and just like some kind of an emotional yo-yo, and every time something happened, I'd go off the rails on it, and trusting God is so much better.
She has said, just put a lot of it into perspective, that we can just keep thinking all these things. We can keep assuming all of these things, but there is also that option of just trusting in God. If you can handle something, go ahead and handle it. But if you can handle it, what profit is there to thinking, oh, they may think this, they may think that, oh, what if this, how can I control this? Well, if you cannot control it, how about you just let it go and just trust in God? So when she was talking and I was listening to this, and then she was just like, it's so much easier to just trust in God and just let go than sit around there worrying. I just remembered all the worries that he placed in God's front and how God answered to everything. Okay, let's see for ourselves from this drama. What is in your hands? Now put it on the floor. Okay. Pick it up again by the tail. Put your hands in your armpits. Take it out. Now put it back in your armpit again. That's right. If they didn't believe the first sign, they will believe the second. But if after the first and the second they don't believe, there's no problem. You go to their river, you take water out, and you pour it on the ground in their presence. It will change to blood. They will let you go. I will do some uncommon thing. You will leave the place full. You just go. Let's face the truth. I don't know how to, I'm kind of like a stammerer. Like, I don't speak fast. I don't speak smoothly. So I don't know how to talk. I simply don't know how to talk. I don't speak well. I speak slowly. I don't know how to talk. Who created mouths? Was it not me? Who gave the ability to talk? Is it not me? The deaf people, who also created them? The blind people, who created them? The ability to see, who made it? Is it not I, God? I made your mouth. I ask you to go. I will be with your mouth. I will go with your mouth. You say you cannot talk. Don't worry about that. I will go with your mouth. I will teach you what to say. You just go. I'm coming with you. You know, that just shows to say that a lot of our fears comes from us not wanting to be alone. It comes from us wanting to know how it will turn out. We want to know if it will turn out well. We're not sure what the outcome will be. Really, some of the things that we're not sure of, maybe that's what informs our fear. The things we don't know, the uncertainty. But at the end of the day, so I'm going to play another part from Joyce Meyer's video, and then we're going to wrap this up.
It will get easier and easier and easier, but you can feel afraid and still not be afraid.
Yeah, it's like you have to retrain yourself to not get stuck at that feeling.
Yeah.
Push past it.
Well, and to know it's a feeling.
Yeah.
To be able, I wrote a book called Living Beyond Your Feelings. And so you can have a feeling, but not let that feeling boss you around.
Yeah.
And tell you what reality is.
So we're just going to end the part of this video there. She says, you can have a feeling, but not let it boss you around and dictate to you what to do. Like, you can feel fear, but you don't let that fear prevent you from making decisions. You don't let that fear be what dictates your actions, whether you will do it or not, whether you will go here or not, whether you will speak to this person or not, whether you say this or not. And I understand that this affects a lot of us. I know that sometimes, actually, I don't think there is any human that does not feel fear at one level or another. But I think that what is most important from this is not allowing that fear to dictate one's actions. I remember someone in a program I attended said that God told her, if you're always afraid, how will you trust me? Which is exactly what she's saying here. You can feel fear, but don't let it dictate, don't let it boss you around. And she recommended a book here. Actually, she wrote a book called Do It Afraid. I'll keep the link to this book in my bio, and then she mentioned a book just now. I will search it out and also leave a link to it in my bio in case you want to read it. I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you're supposed to do. And the only thing that's stopping you is fear. There's so much greatness on the other side of fear. You don't have to know how it will turn out. You don't have to be sure. You don't have to have gotten over every doubt that you feel. Even the fear you feel, it does not have to go away in the midst of everything. If it's the right thing to do, if you feel strongly about it, and it's the right thing to do, you're sure it's the right thing, don't let it be that fear that stops you. Do it. Just do it. In the midst of the fear, in the midst of the doubts, in the midst of all the uncertainties, all the things you don't know. If you cannot control these things, there is no way for you to find out. Just do it. I hope you've enjoyed today's post, and I hope that this has helped you. Till I come your way with much more great content. My name is Oluwa Zoe. Bye.